Hello! I forgot to unmute my mic, I'm sorry. Hello! Welcome and well met! I'm Leona Theodosia, and today I'm going to be playing Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I almost said the Great Ace Attorney Investigations Collection! That's not Ryunosuke. Wait. Would that be... Actually, that would be more of... That'd be somebody... I don't want to say that's kind of spoilers if I say it. I'm not spoiling another Ace Attorney game. Well, I'm playing another one. That's just rude. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Let's see it. Boop. Okay. I gotta grab this. I just loaded it, so we're just gotten back to the Wild West. Wild Best. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. West! Not a B, a W. Ah, jeez. Okay. First stream of the week. Kitty! Right, there's a kitty here! Okay. Yeah, we just found out the location of the actual crime, well, murder crime, that is, was at the stadium, and then Edgeworth and Co. got kicked out, so... Assumedly, that's right, who was it? What is his name? Lance. His name's Lance. Lance just showed up. Do we have his profile? Yeah, we do. This guy. The one who got kidnapped just showed up at the end of last stream. So now we get to deal with whatever happens now. So we should get on to that. Ooh, do I have... I think I do have the game muted. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I do. I need to switch this because I was doing... I have to change the audio for some of the things, but yeah, now it should be... Yeah, okay, audio's on. I need to turn it up, though. Give me a second. That... should be good? The little beeps aren't particularly loud, so I think that's okay. You might not be able to hear them. I'm not sure. I think this should be good, though. Okay. Let's actually get going here. Nope. Edgeworth and K. Oh, yeah, they got booted again. I figured since we were in the Wild West area and not in the stadium. Alright. Ooh, wait. Oh, I need to move. Okay, now I can see the volumes. Try my best here. She's so sad, oh no! The cop in the background is getting Michael Wazowski. That's silly. Okay. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder. You mean the infighting between the kidnappers? Why am I giving Kay this voice? She did not have that voice before. Yes. And also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy! Hello, Amano. Why is she crying? Why is... what are they called? Ring Pop! Why is Ring Pop Girl crying? Tell me if it's true. Tell me that you really found my boy. Yes. Lance has been found. Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. More like he found you. And my little Lance is unhurt? He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. Agent Wolf. Wait. Does she have a band-aid thing on her elbow? What is on your elbow? Miss Ringpaw. Actually, I think her name is Laura Pops? How do you say her last name? Is it Pops? I would assume Pops. Do I have a profile on her? Oh wait, no, I do. I was supposed to say I didn't. No, it's her. Yeah, Lauren Pops? I'm assuming she has a ring pop. I'm gonna assume it's Pop. If it's not, oh well. Poor Lance. It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a... sob. Oh my gosh, she just cried. Do you cry? Are you the type to cry at everything? Okay, let's talk to Amano. don't want to get too close to you. Okay, yeah, we can just talk to him. And come on. Oh, what about your kid? Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say, I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right. I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. A letter? What is that? Did he get another ransom letter or something? Ah, the way Lance is being chased down after by a woman reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know. Did we see the same letter? I didn't get the clearest look at it. I didn't read it, but that did not look like a love letter. That looked like a curse. What do you mean, love letter? Let me see this. Here, take a look for yourself. Yes, please. What do you mean, love letter? Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? My dear Lancelot, may I see you again. Your beloved Viola. It's Viola! Also, still, how is this a love letter? I should clarify. The Viola's from one of the original... Which trilogy? She's from the Phoenix Wright trilogy, the OG 3 games. Oh, can I remember which one? I don't think so. It's not the first one, I don't think. It's either the second or the third. But apparently I can't remember which one. Well. It is what it is. It's a very simple love letter. Oh, hey, let me see. That's really weird. It's from a loan company. Tender lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me. Yay, I need to take a... No, I need to look at this. Why is it not letting me? Nope, you're okay. I'm like, is controller okay? No. Okay, apparently I can't look at evidence if I'm trying to talk to somebody. Noted. I'll probably forget again. Can I move this around? No, it's not a 3D object. Boo, it's just a picture. No, the only thing legible is the Tender Lender Loan Company. He apparently loaned money from Viola, the daughter of a mafia boss. This lady is not to be trifled with. She's actually quite scary. I think the only reason why she's not any trouble when you see her is because you're kind of on the same side. But seriously, she's scary. This guy owes a debt and she wants to collect. This is not a love letter. That's a threat. That's a promise. That's a promise of nothing good. Why did this man look at that? That's so ominous. How did you think? What level? Actually, what love letters did this man get to make that think that was a normal love letter? Oh, now there's just a chalk outline for the body. Okay. Let's see what Lauren? Oh, wait. Hold on. Is it Lauren? It says your last name, not your first name. Lauren. Not Laura. Lauren. Okay, Lauren. Your name's Lauren. Okay, got it. Let me talk to you. She does have something on her elbow. It looks like a tiny paint palette almost. Look at it. Is that just supposed to be a band-aid? Like, but it's distorted because it's on her elbow? Is that what it is? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to look at this. Okay, we can ask about Lance or we can ask about the case. So let's go from the top. Let's ask about Lance first because it's on the top. Oh gosh. How are you? Okay. He loves me? He loves me not. He loves me? He loves me not. Ah, that's the 12th one! Get the hint. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through. Stop plucking flowers, please. I suppose if they were me, then... This girl's... Okay. Okay, I'm not going there. Goodbye, lady. I no longer want to talk to you. I'm gonna have to. I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct? Yes, I am, but... Oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either? Honey, that's a ring pop. I'm assuming it is, because you keep licking it. It's flavored sugar. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Ah, it's so wonderful. Has she not realized it's a ring pop? I question this lady's education. She's 19. She should know what a ring pop is. Lady! You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring? Yeah! Apparently she doesn't... Does she think it's like a cherry-flavored ruby or something? Does she think it's a flavored gem? I have questions I can't ask. I have questions I cannot ask. I want to ask. So which is it? Have you guys decided if you're going out or is it just one-sided? Decided? The parties involved naturally just know. My father used to work for Mr. Amano, and so Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud! I don't see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. This man is clearly... Edgeworth has never... Yeah, okay. I can do sentences, I swear. Edgeworth has never heard of childhood lovers, has he? That's what is the trope called? When they're childhood friends, but they end up getting together later, and they're like soulmates or whatever. There is a term for that. I don't think I'm getting it quite right, or maybe I just haven't said it in so long it doesn't sound right. One of the two. It's definitely not friends to lovers. Well, it is, but it's more nuanced than that. That's a little more broad. Anyway, moving on. So your father was an employee of the Amano group. What did he do? I heard his job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus. Pegasus? He rode on an airplane named Pegasus? Edgeworth is stuttering. He's just... Pegasus. Is Edgeworth not taking... Is he thinking of the mythological flying horse and not like, oh, it's on an airplane called Pegasus? Here's me going, oh, he was on an airplane called Pegasus. Edgeworth, the horse? Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The name belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. Case also was like the horse? Or Pegasus the Pegasus, but you know, that kind of just, yeah. Is Pegasus called Pegasus, or does Pegasus actually have a name? Because I know the Minotaur actually has a name. It's, let's see if I can remember it. It's Asterios, I believe? Yeah, that's close to that at least. Alright, but now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh, I see. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned. Riding Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of. It's been so long. I don't think I'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren live? She needs a pep squad, doesn't she? I'm getting the distinct impression Lauren needs a pep squad. And maybe a best friend to guide her through life, because she's a bit naive, let's put it that way. About this incident. Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident. How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped? Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition. You based everything on that? I don't trust your woman's intuition. There are some ladies that have scary intuition. Han, I don't think you're one of them. Wait, what is going on down here? Okay. No. I'm sorry, I saw a little notification. I'm like, what are you trying to notify me about? Nothing important at the moment. Okay, back to the game. Okay, where were we? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, woman's intuition and... okay. I know everything when it comes to my Lance. Or, know everything. I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. And she's blushing. She's starting to fantasize again. Kay is done with this. So what are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there's one location that might hold a clue or two. The kidnapper's hideout? Isolation room. Is that the one Edgeworth was in? Is that the room? Is that what he's meaning? I don't think we can go back to the crime scene, even though we might be able to figure out more there. Oh wait, does he mean- he probably means the murder. The actual murder. Maybe? Okay, what were we asking about? Who this other person is. Well, it's either the crime scene again, but we've kind of already looked there. I guess we could look again. But I'm gonna do kidnapper's hideout first. The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout. But we're still not allowed in, remember? Mission Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to let us in. Okay, so that was the right one. Yeah, that was the right one. Yay. Hello. What do you have to report? Sir! Nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir! Where have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir! That was surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but... Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir. And I couldn't refuse a request from him. Wow, it looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following. Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir. Gumshoe has a posse, yay! Or followers, however you want to put it. Posse seems fitting, given that we're in the Wild Wildest area. Yeah, what is it? Oh! It says Colin DeVore, not Oliver Deacon. This man was 5'8". That's as tall as I thought he was. The man in this picture, isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon? But the name here says Colin DeVore. The same name as the one on the back of the pendant. And the horse pendant. It appears that Colin DeVore was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison. What? Then what was he doing here? Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished. You must have become Oliver Deacon. Deacon? Is it Deacon? Is it Deacon or Deacon? Deco? I've been saying Deacon. Deacon. But some of these names I just don't know how to pronounce. Anyway. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Yay! More.
It's just gonna be obnoxious and interject just to say hi, I exist.
Hi.
Come over and sorry.
Oh my god. You stick the microphone on me.
I was more disruptive than I wanted to. For the audience who can't see anything, I accidentally just smacked the side of the desk with my backpack and shook the whole thing.
Okay, you're gonna. Alright.
Yeah,
No, she's still around.
I want to hang out with my sister. You're gonna have to deal with me.
Hi. No, apparently Cerborea is here now.
Get out the PNG.
I have!
Oh, you did? Oh my god.
You wanna sit in front of me?
You're ahead of me.
I have it ready at all times.
Oh my god. Oh, hello, little dog. Little dog's happy I'm home too.
I don't know where to put you. We floated a ghost.
Yes, my half a body.
I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun. I'm gonna put you over there. Because I don't think you're gonna block anything if you're over there. If I put you to the side of me, it's going to cause problems. There's a little more room on this side, and I'm
gonna
take more space. Hi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna laugh. It's just angry man with next to sobbing ladies.
Oh.
It's just like.
You're right. Alana's sitting there going like, I'm strangling my buddy, and then Laura's just sitting there with her lollipop ring, just.
How many people remember those rings? I don't even know if they sell them anymore.
I don't know either, but it's I don't think she knows I don't think she knows it's candy.
No, she does lick it.
No, she does, but she's like, it tastes so sweet. She doesn't mention that it's candy. I'm like, do you think it's like a ruby covered in sugar? Lady, it's a fruit pop. It's a lollipop. It's a piece of candy.
God.
I'm like,
you are right, I don't remember. Also, FYI to the audience, I've been playing this too, I'm further along. I will not say spoilers.
You just got through, I think, the first game.
Yes, I did. I just finished the first game.
Yeah, so you're on Prosecutor's Gambit. That's the second game.
I'm like, what?
I couldn't tell. I didn't even need to look at your face.
I didn't look at it yet.
Yeah, it's called Ace Attorney. I think it's Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Gambit, because we like our long titles in the Ace Attorney.
Apparently.
Yes, anyway, I need to get back to the game.
Yes. I'm gonna grab my Switch so I can go play Dragon Prince.
Oh yeah, she's been playing.
I got the Dragon Quest monsters.
Dragon Quest, the Dark Prince, I think?
I think so.
That the...
I'm just messing with
I played the
monsters.
demo, I should at least know the title. Anyway.
Yeah, I have it. If you pester enough, I'll let her borrow my copy if she doesn't want to rail again.
Oh, maybe. Anyway, I should play this.
Yes. Where am I going?
I don't know. She just walked away going, where am I going? I'm like, how am I supposed to know?
I'm trying to find where my charger is.
Good luck. Okay. Where are we? Oh, right. We just got given a piece of paper that's like, Colin. Wait. Okay, his. Okay, Oliver Deacon is. Ooh, hi. Personal space.
No personal space for you.
No, not for me. My twin just came really close to me to use the electrical plug-in.
Invaded the person.
Oh my god! I wasn't prepared. Anyway, right. Okay.
I could, and I finally remembered you said I could.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, because I finally remembered. I didn't tell you shit.
You're so rude.
I'm in a.
Okay.
Oh, kitty.
What? Huh?
Kitty's having a hairball.
Oh no. All right. Okay. So let's see.
I have the cat.
Colin Devore. His name is Colin Devore.
Ow.
I haven't moved! How did you trip? Anyway, Okay, so yes, Colin Devore has the false name of Oliver Deacon. It was the butler for the Amanos. Wait, hasn't Amano been saying that the butler's been the butler for a long time? I need to look at this paperwork closer. Oh yeah, and Kay she just doesn't know what's going on anymore. There. Now I'm not sure what's going on anymore. There's some sort of link between the victim's past and this current case. These police documents are rather These police documents are rather detailed. I should take the time to give them a thorough read, eventually. No, we're doing that as soon as possible. Can I actually do that right now? Yep.
We're doing that eventually, as in now.
We are. Details. Oliver Deacon's real name and history. Yeah. Apparently he's right-handed. Well,
you know when they specify things, it's important later.
I know, right? Let's see. Whereabouts unknown after escape from Penny Dent. Penny Dent.
The puns.
What is that, a pen?
Penitentiary.
Penitentiary. Okay, so it's just penitentiary.
The pun on penitentiary.
All right. I'm like, I should know this. Penny Dent. I'm like, I should know this. Yeah, penitentiary. Yeah, that makes sense. Stole a gun from the guard during his escape. Does he still have it? I hope not. I don't want Edgeworth to get shot. Okay.
Does Edgeworth ever get shot?
What?
Oh, it's just Phoenix goes through so much shit. It's like, oh, if somebody was like, he got shot, I believe it. That have you seen what that man lives through?
He got hit by a car.
And I think he only got, like, a sprained ankle or something out of it.
Yes. He had a sprained ankle, and they watched him overnight just to make sure nothing else would crop up, and then he was fine. He had a whole big stack of Steel Samurai DVDs from Maya.
Yeah.
My voice is so scritchy. My throat, I guess more accurately, is so scritchy today. It is. Must be the change of weather or something, because I haven't been talking that much. I mean, I didn't have stream Friday. I didn't have stream this Monday, yesterday, as far as at the time of recording. Streaming.
Of course, this.
Yeah, now my voice, I'm like, I've not been talking that much at all, really. And now my voice is all, is that why it's scritchy? It's not used for me talking. It's been 4 days, it doesn't remember the stream your business anymore.
It's also just been unreasonably dry lately, so that helps no one.
That's probably more likely.
All of us sound like we're having hairballs.
We are all cats having hairballs. I laugh, but it's... Oh, it's annoying. Okay, let's see. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. How?
What's confusing you?
Because I know more than I should. How did they not know this man was around? I'll get into it when a piece of information gets revealed, but I do remember something about this case, and I'm having a moment of, they're very bad at their job. They're very bad at their job. I'll have to elaborate later. Okay. So he has, a daughter. Anyway. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done the slide. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time. Starting with the kidnapper's hideout. Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later. More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, sir. I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail? Sir, the door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Yeah, Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we find. Here we go! We're on the other side. Yeah, there's a door on the other side. That goes to where Edgeworth was kidnapped. Edgeworth got kidnapped too. Except he escaped, so people got less worried about it.
Me. He got man-napped.
Man-napped!
Because that's the kind of dumb thoughts that go through my mind.
That's why you're here. Okay, kidnappers hideout. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed. While you were tied up for a while in the next room... While you were tied up for a while in the room next door. Okay, please, must we bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. You know, you should be nicer to Kay, because if she didn't untie you, you'd probably be stuck for a while longer. Wait, look through the door. Beyond this door is where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Must you keep reminding me?
Every waking of your day.
You and Kay would get along great.
I already know that I love teasing people. The better reactions they have, the more I'll tease them.
I'm glad that I don't always react much. Anyway.
Yeah, now I'm just left sitting here like, one of our friends does and it's hilarious.
Which one?
Oh, they know, they can watch him stream the video game mercenary.
Okay, that one, because I was also thinking of the panda.
No, she's fun to tease too.
Anyway. But this is a room where I got to see your awesome face. Little terror. You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either.
She's not letting that go either.
No. I wouldn't. Edgeworth makes the strangest sounds when he's upset.
It really does.
I'm like, why does he go? It's like the Cornstalker from the Touch Detective series with his wahahaha laugh.
Yeah, but he's ridiculous looking to begin with.
I know.
So it's like you're like, oh, you're finally doing something I expect.
I'm gonna move the chat box again because I keep having the things up here.
Edgeworth here's like, I'm prim and proper, and then he does something ridiculous.
If Edgeworth ever went wahahaha, I
even ironically.
No, actually, they had that Q&A thing about the whole series recently, and Edgeworth did sparkles.
Oh, right. That was hilarious. So I don't think that was directly his wanting to do that.
No, but the fact that it happened, it was an official thing. I'm like, I realize it's not like fully canon or anything, but the fact that they even had this as a thing, it is hilarious. Sparkles. Sparkles. Maybe I should make a sparkle asset so I can just stick it on Edgeworth. Maybe I should actually do that. Anyway.
That would be funny.
This must be where they dispose of old and worn out costumes. That's so sad. It would seem that they throw the costumes away in pieces. In the hideout, there's a trash bin for old and useless costumes. That's the thinking. What do I have? Is it just that? Okay, it's just this. Okay, what's over here? Oh, they have barrels just like those out. Yeah. Oh, they have barrels just like these outside. Yes, and? Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them? There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about to dash. He doesn't respond!
And he knowingly knows this is gonna make her annoyed. It's probably the icing on that cake.
He's such a little jerk.
He was raised by Von Karma.
This is true. I wonder how he would be if it was still the does the Sogi clan still exist? I would love if in a new Ace Attorney game they had a descendant of a Sogi show up, somebody from the Sogi family, like because of Great Ace Attorney. I mean, we have Phoenix for Ryunosuke because that's his direct descendant.
Like we already know that.
Yeah, we do. I like how the Sogi family has ties to the Von Karmas, which has ties to Edgeworth. So we have this like really, we have like Ryunosuke directly connects to Phoenix, right? And then there's this really roundabout, miscellaneous kind of like
Edgeworth gets the most roundabout connection.
I love it so much. Honestly, though, I still think Kazuma reminds me a lot more of Apollo than he does
Edgeworth.
Yeah. He reminds me of Apollo more than Edgeworth. Anyway, back to Edgeworth game.
No, I can agree with that.
Apollo would totally wear one of the little what was it? Hachimachi?
Don't remember exactly what they're called.
There's a hot, there's a chi, and there's some other syllables in there. The headband. Anyway. Unused folding chairs lean against the wall in their folded state. Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away. I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. They're not perfectly lined up though in the drawing. There's a broken mirror. Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth. Say broken
Mr. President. Sorry, it's a man. I had to.
I'm trying to do a voice. This broken mirror probably came from the haunted house. I can't. Yes. Darn you! Go pat your head.
It probably came from the haunted house.
Yes.
There you go. I did it instead.
I did it too, but I laughed right after.
Takes place.
You don't know.
I'm not gonna.
Play your game.
I am. I got strength seeds.
Good job.
And now I'm gonna go beat up drum guys.
Good job.
Anyone who plays this game probably knows approximately where I am, considering I only got it yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Anyway. Okay, so, the mirror. Who's this here? They planning to repair it. Eh. Oh, it's the blue... I read that as blue bladder. Oops. Badger. Wait, is the one from the front one of the kidnappers that we saw at the beginning of all this? A sign advertising the photo rally. Something I have absolutely no interest in. Yeah, but I do, and I'm going to get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see. She's so happy. I love her little jump. She goes poof.
She's adorable.
She is. I love Kay. Yeah, my bias towards honorable thieves is showing, so sue me. I love honorable thief characters. She definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. Yeah, at least it's not Maya. I have a feeling Edgeworth investigating anything with Maya, he'd be pulling out his hair because she's so rambunctious and wants to touch everything. Kay at least just looks at it. She doesn't touch.
Just sits there and is like, I'm not stupid.
I'm not gonna touch it. Oh, there's keys. It's a key holder. There's 2 missing keys. What are the missing keys and what is the key remaining? I want to know. Okay, it's just inspect everything. I want keys. I wonder what this key is to. You got me. It reminds me of the key we found in the other room. That's it! This must be the key for one of those trapdoors. I totally ignored the trapdoor in here. It wasn't a trapdoor. You only call it one because you quite literally jumped into it. Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one? No!
No, you're not, Kay.
That's so dangerous. Some of those can be deep. I'm not having this conversation with you. He's like, hey, no.
You just look at somebody you know and you're like, what survival instincts do you have?
None. Very low at the very least. There's a map. Is it different from the one we have? The poster of Gatewater Land is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewater Land has it all, and is waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? He is now an advertisement critiquer.
Critiques anything, he's very judgmental.
There's 3 cups of coffee? Cheap styrofoam cups. Looks like only 3 cups were used. Oh, there's 3 chairs too. There might be 3 kidnappers. Folding chairs, and by the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers. And there are 3 chairs set around the table. Can I investigate the stack now? Is that... I can't investigate the photo badge again. Anything else? Did I get everything? Can I examine the coffee machine now? Okay, I think I got what I need. I need to connect the fact that there's... Yeah, there's 3 folding chairs. It's the 3... There's like Goldilocks and the 3 bears. There's 3 kidnappers. Edgeworth and the 3 kidnappers. I gotta laugh, I heard that.
I'm not denying that.
It's such a dumb joke.
It is, but it's funny.
Yeah, it was right. The common denominator between the cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3. Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers. Indeed. Something isn't adding up. Literally. Is it possible there's a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Wait, we go. Oh wait, trapdoor first. Let's look at the. Let's look at the door first. Hey, there's a trapdoor in this room too. It's not a trapdoor. It's an entrance to an underground passage. Kay. We call those. If it's in the floor, it's a trapdoor. That's just what they're called. Do people not regularly call them trapdoors?
No idea.
If it's like a little square hole door thingy in the floor, I call them trapdoors. Is that not right?
I know, I was just confused as you were about that. I was just like, I thought that's just what people called them. Not that you're supposed to jump into them like Kay did, but like, don't people just call these trapdoors?
I mean, they're not all traps, but that's like... He's like, it's an entrance to an underground passage. And I'm like, yeah, there isn't another word for it, is there? Okay. I know that. The door lead... Big yawn. Shut up.
What?
I don't need to point it out. The door leading to the outside world was locked. Yeah, I woke up strangely before my alarm clock went off. So I'm a little sleepy now.
Yeah.
That's fine. I got stuff done. Okay, where... I interrupt Edgeworth talking. The door leading to the outside was locked. So Lance must have escaped his prison through here. Can you get in? Hey, there's a ladder. Go down.
Be my guinea pig.
Guinea pig hours, go. Alright, I think the last...
so insulted.
She would. Oh, we already investigated the door. Wait, is this kind of something new? I can't tell. No, it's still checked off. I haven't had any big revelations. I feel like... running around. I'm never not gonna be amused by the fact of how Edgeworth runs, am I? Alright, what is our... Huh. Yeah, we got the pendant. Okay, can I leave? Just Door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. Oh, it's a new scene. Okay. What is that? What is it? A broken sword? Looks like a sword. A broken sword. Isn't that, that's a video game? I think it's a video game series.
I'm literally sitting here going like, I think so?
I think somebody we knew had a DS remake of it. There's Templars and stuff in it, and of course Templars are evil. I swear, like 60 to 70% of media Templar shows up in, and they're the bad guys. It feels that way.
Way it be sometimes, apparently.
I mean, they are good guys sometimes, but I feel like there's a Templar, they're probably gonna be a bad guy. Unless your character, and it's like Dragon Age or like Mass Effect where you can customize your character. I just used two games from the same series. Anyway, you know, where you can customize your character. And it's like, there's a Templar class. And then it's like, oh yeah, then of course you can be a good guy. They're always aligning the good, but I'm like, do people think of Templars as good guys, or do they actually think as bad guys? Is that just a weird media thing? Or do people actually think Templars are bad? I'm really curious now. that went on a tangent. Hello, Margaret. Welcome. Okay, we found a broken sword. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own. You're getting said hello to at, sis.
Hi! Yeah, I'm here.
She's just chilling and interjecting every now and then.
Yeah, I don't want to speak over the characters. I mean, it's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Speak over my sister because I get annoying sibling privileges.
Yep.
Can you tell?
I can be annoying too.
Yes, you can.
You're like, I'm not pushing it.
That's also a fact.
Okay. Looks like a sword. A broken sword. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own. That's true. Wonder what cases would cause a sword just to kind of break sitting there. Like, I don't think you would get like an air pocket in it. You'd have to ask the blacksmith, I guess, that. I'm like, are there cases where a sword will just, you know, break? Interesting. Not gonna probably be relevant here, but, you know, thinking about it. Alright then, let's think about it this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for... Wait, am I covering up? I'm covering up. No? Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something. I don't think that's how you do a sentence like that. That doesn't make much sense to me. Oh well. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. Was that added to logic? Yeah, okay, it's in logic. Alright, I just want to make sure. Handle! It's very broken looking handle. How? I just kind of thought about the logistics of trying to have 10 people open a singular door of this size. I'm like, how did 10 of you manage to... Some of them would have gotten squished. Poor I'm like, oh wait. Someone would have gotten squished in that. That would have been really unpleasant. Aw. Poor little virtual copper people. That doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up. I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force. Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent. How is that possible after what the officer told us? Yeah, if the lock had been used when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked. The lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Sword! The lock's not broken, clearly because of the sword. Let's put that together.
Yeah.
At least I saw a broken sword in front of a doorway that was supposedly locked. That was immediately. They jammed the door with the sword. Yeah. Let's see. We're waiting outside. Sword connect. It better connect. Yeah. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock, and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time. The policeman outside said it took 10 men to get it open. A door that was locked tight, despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this. Oh, you mean? Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed? So that's how the sword broke. Yay, 10 points of damage. Ooh. Okay. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers. But instead, we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. Oh my god!
Oh.
I full-bodied flinched!
Yeah, that got my attention!
What the hell?
Ready for horror in your non-horror game?
I would have kicked it down the ladder! It's just like, hello! And I'm just like, kill with fire!
Most extreme that you can go, let's go!
That actually scared me really bad.
You getting startled scared me!
I could tell! I was like flinching, you're like, what?
I look over and it's just like, hello, it's the Proto Badger, it's the nightmare fuel.
I'm like, kill the fire!
And it's just like, yeah, this little idiot.
I'm sorry, the worst thing is, it could have been even like the pink badger and I'd probably still have the same reaction.
Oh god, kill it with fire.
I would just be like, it exists! Die!
Absolute mentality of why cats get scared of cucumbers being put behind them. They have no idea that it's there, and then suddenly there's a thing there, and they freak out.
I really am like that. The easiest way to startle me is just put something near me without me realizing. Actually, strike that. I can realize it's there, but as soon as I like consciously realize it's there, it's like, oh my gosh, it exists.
Freaks out in peak cat fashion.
I am a cat. Anyway, what the hell are you doing down there? What are you?
Kay has an appropriate response.
She's just...
Although in Edgeworth's case, he saw none of this, he just suddenly has Kay screaming.
Oh! Turns around, is like, what? Save! Hit me. The eyes are empty. They look like... Proto Badger does look a little uncanny valley element.
Which I'm pretty sure is the point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the point. Agreed. My nose is running now.
Get spooked.
Get startled badly. Nose starts getting runny. You know, I should, when I update this to say that you ended up in the stream, I should put down in the description. I don't think I have room in the actual title, but I should just put down in the description. Interrupted by Cerborea.
Absolutely, I approve.
Okay, glad that's official. Okay, what is it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing suddenly popping out of this secret entrance like that? An underground passage used by staff members, sir.
Oh, it is me. I think.
Where? He changed costumes.
I don't know.
He was in the Blue Badger.
Just
it
like,
was...
who's calling him? Who else would call him sir?
I have no... Is it Gumshoe?
That would be so weird. I don't think so.
We'll find out.
Forgot who it is.
Okay. We badgers also make use of it in our duties. Look, why don't you get out of there first and we'll talk, okay? Yeah, please stop blooming out of the hole. Ah, I beg your pardon, miss. She's gonna... Proto Badger, get! Alrighty! Only one more to go. What are you getting all excited about? Did you forget? The photo rally, duh! See, look, now all I have to do is get a picture of the bad badger and I'm done. Oh, just take a picture of the one that beamed Edgeworth over the head at the beginning of all this and you're good. No badder badger than that. Okay. Yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. Where are you going? It's gone! But where did it go? What happened? What's wrong? A Bat Badger costume is missing, sir! Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 costumes had been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little more about these costumes you use. He's just legitimately a character. Just a man in mascot outfit. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, there goes my voice again. Get some water. Can I pick up honey tea? No, I'm good. I just need to drink some water. Righty. It's just my voice has been scraggly. Randomly. It's not even like my throat's hurting or anything. It's just randomly my voice decides no. I'm not functioning properly. I'm like, gee, thanks. Alright. What did you mean by a Bad Badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 Bad Badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park, the other should be in that room. Ah, actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally, we don't use the Bad Badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the Bad Badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. I'm speechless that such a show exists. Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. And doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the Bad Badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? All this basically means that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely. Oh? All the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean? What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? Wait, am I in front of it? Wasn't there a head here? Oh no, it's not in there. But there was a Bad Badger head. I don't understand why we're getting at this.
You want me to interject?
No, let me think about it. To hide their identities. We've already had a few cases.
Take that!
Oh! No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I just wanted to look at the evidence and it wasn't letting me. Yeah, we have the badger head. I would have said that would be more likely not to have a 4th kidnapper because one of the heads was left behind. Like, there's 3 complete costumes missing, but the head is left behind.
4 badgers. Basically, if there was 4 kidnappers, what wouldn't it be here?
Oh, like, why wouldn't they grab the 4th pink one? Yeah. I didn't even mean to click the button to begin with. Edgeworth, don't sass me. It just had present. I'm like, I thought it would be like present, and then you pull up the evidence because I wanted to look at that, and then it's just like, yeah, is it just this one's here? You had 4 people, and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume. Wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead? Yeah, that makes sense. And yet, the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes. The question is why? You're just gonna be there now? He's just slightly bowing. At least he's not in the gosh dang trapdoor. I can't believe how badly that startled me. When I want to have a long series on in the background, I usually pull up Manly Badass Heroes playthrough of Spirit Hunter Deathmark or Spirit Hunter NG. And there's a lot of creepier shite in both those games than just the badger popping out of a trapdoor, but no, that's what scares me.
It's always the ridiculous things that get you.
It's always when it's out of context, too. Okay.
Yeah, like
what
when something like a Mario game wants to suddenly go horror.
Yeah, that's why people are really freaked out. What are they? Is it in Galaxy 2 that has the... You're in a canyon at the bottom of it, and there's like little people looking over, and they're actually pretty huge from what I've heard.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember which Mario Galaxy one it did.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't play it all that much. I know everyone loves the Galaxy series, but then I'm just like, it was good.
I don't even think we got the second one. We just got the first one.
Yeah, that's why I've been thinking. I'm like, did I even play the second one? I think I didn't bother because Rosalina wasn't in it.
Yeah, no, we're like, it's just more of the same, and then it's Rosalina's like one of the parts we enjoyed the most.
We got we got the first Galaxy game just for Rosalina. We're disappointed there wasn't enough Rosalina.
Enough Rosalina, we're not getting this.
Priorities. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking for badger costume and costume pieces. Well, yeah, it's probably that's where the suit is. That's all I probably have to do. Second bad badger. The second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think. What do you mean? That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants? Hey, you're right! Let's get it out of there and take a look. It has, I think, wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, in the, what hand is that? It's the badger's right hand, has a gun in it, but it's been ripped off. It's so crinkly. As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume. Well, minus the head. Oop. Investigate. Yeah, and then just proto-badgers just hanging out in the score. Look, its hand is hurt. It looks more like something was ripped off of it. Yeah. No head. I wonder why this bad badger costume's right hand is torn up like that. Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger. I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast. I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that. Okay. Oh, don't test badgers, Edgeworth. I literally
Edgeworth confirmed never watched a wildlife documentary in his life.
Okay, the last story I've had as badgers was a museum curator telling me about one of her teachers that she had, and he was in Ireland investigating. I don't think I remember what they're going to be called, but there's quite a few of them all over Ireland. They're very common. They're these hills, but there's like little tunnels in them. And he was going through one because he was like checking stuff. Because I think they had something researched there, or there was some kind of problem. And while he was crawling through that, he like looks over and there was a badger, and then it bit his arm. And he's got like nerve damage because of it. And he just said the story so casually to her. She was shocked. She's like, "Did it hurt?" And he was like, "Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah." So he had to crawl out with a badger on his arm because it wouldn't let him go until I think they had to like, animal control had to come over and put it to sleep, and that slacked its jaws so they could take it off his arm. But I'm like, they're mean little buggers.
There's a reason why they can beef with bears and win.
Yeah, they're like the Wolverine. There are badgers that are like Wolverines. I mean, that's why there's the whole memes with the honey badger. Yeah, the honey badger memes. Honey badgers are vicious. I mean, they're called honey badgers because they do break open beehives. And aren't they from on the continent of Africa?
Yeah,
yeah.
Continent.
They have killer bees there, and those guys are aptly named too. So these honey badgers will just go up to a killer bee nest, rip it all open, eat all the honey, and then just leave.
Yeah, I mean, they're not like a Teflon, but
No.
they are just really mean. And they have enough gumption to come back and take beef with things they really shouldn't.
They're also just kind of like, I don't care if I get hurt. You're gonna die though.
They do have that mentality. They really do.
I may get some damage, but you're gonna die. Anyway.
Does not result in them actually killing the thing they want to, but that's their mentality.
Yeah, they're based on the police badges, but still the name is Badger, so I think that's where he's connecting the dots. I mean, there's still that connection. They're called badgers.
Because, I mean, otherwise, why would you talk about something like, oh, it's gonna do this? Like, a police badge, an actual police badge ain't gonna do crap.
Yeah, they're supposed to be off of the police badge, but they are turned into, like, animals, probably because it's like, oh yeah, we'll call him Badger. And it's like, oh, like, the animal's like, no, because, like, police badge. It's like, but we can put a little sprinkling of badgers in it. I think it's more of the name than Edgeworth is riffing off the name rather than what the badgers actually are supposed to be. Admittedly, it took me seeing my sister play this again to realize, oh my god, wait a second. Anyway, that was one tangent about badgers. I should have
tangent about badgers later.
I should have gotten my book form. Oh well, I am book. Boop. There we go. Tail end of it. I'll know what happened beforehand. I forgot about that though. I haven't used it in a bit. Anyway, where were we? Oh right, the gun that's apparently attached to the badger costume is ripped out, and Kay was like, the blue badger was one ferocious beast. And then Edgeworth is thinking about the animal badgers. And he's like, I don't think they're that bloodthirsty. And then we're like, no, you're dead wrong.
They are mean little buggers.
They're so mean. They're cousins to Wolverines, aren't they?
I think so.
They're like in the same family or genus or something. They're closer related. And they're just, it's like, there are badgers that are more chill, but like, you hassle one, they will attack. Don't get near. Anyway, TLDR. Don't hassle badgers. Badgers. That's in plural. Not as in the police, these guys. Anyway. Moving on. Okay, is there anything else about this I can look at? There's a deduce. Oh, wait, maybe I can use on the hand this. Oh, wait, am I on the... Yeah. Can I say it's missing the gun? Oh, the music cut out, so I did something right. I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Between what? Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da. I like this one. The song. Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be. Oh, the gun. Is it like a ping pong popper gun?
Don't know, but I would sure hope so.
That'd be so annoying and fun to use, though. It's just like shooting ping pong balls at everybody. You know somebody, if that was what it is, that they would absolutely annoy their cast members with that. Anyway. Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However, you there. Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcefully removed. Mr. Proto-Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them from the stage show. Aw, it's not a ping pong ball popper. That would have been more fun. In my opinion. Just beating a kid in the head with a ping pong ball. That would get some parent really ticked off and they get sued, I bet. But it'd be funny. I mean, it's a ping pong ball. It'd be like, the worst it's gonna do is startle a kid. And if a kid would get hurt by a ping pong ball fired off of like a little toy gun like that, I'm like, you shouldn't bring your kid outside to begin with. Your kid is way too fragile. But anyway. Missed opportunities aside. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. From the Bad Badger costume, capable of firing blanks. Pop, pop. Investigation complete! I think we're about done with this room. So, what's next? Well, we found a few answers. But there's still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. Where are we off to? Okay, it's 3:34 p.m. We're back in the Wild Wild West area. Gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Meow. You've gotta hurry, sir. Come on. What is it, detective? They found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir. What? Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo! That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir. I almost said Wolfie Boy.
Still would have been in the spirit of things.
I suppose. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. Everybody, oh, we hit a to be continued. It's still playing.
To be continued in a moment.
To be continued anon. I wonder how many people, because I've said anon a few times, and if they don't know what that means, they're like, is that short for anonymous? That doesn't make sense though. I'm like, it's a word, just Google it. I picked it up from Final Fantasy 11, or why did I say 11? 14, because of course I did.
You haven't even played the 11.
I haven't even played Final Fantasy 11, but my brain went 11, and I'm like, are you okay, brain?
Look at yourself. What are you doing?
I don't know. Okay, we're at the main gate. Everybody do the little jog. Jog's over. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir. Oh. There's wingies! At least I think those are wings. I just immediately pick up on the jewelry. That's so on brand for me. Was it out here in the open all along? No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it. Okay, he's doing, I'm going to investigate line. That. What do we have here? Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby's made out of platinum silver too. Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Decon. It's possible that these 2... Oh, they're right there! Definitely laying. Yep. Hi. Hi, Wolfie. Shall I just call him Wolfie from now on? I want to call him Wolfie from now on. I'm like, hey, it's Wolfie!
Wolfie boy.
Wolfie, Wolfie! Every time I say that, honestly, I just think of Wolfwood from Trigun. Wolfwood's way cooler.
He is.
Wolfwood's better. Sorry, Lang, you're not as cool. Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. Sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Ugh. Pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Lauren? Hey, it's a name that's engraved on. It's a name that's engraved on this. Lauren D. Miss Paul's pendant data. How did you? It could be a different Lauren. The last initial is a D. Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you don't understand. Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers. Lance? You're kidding! Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers? Pops?
I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Neither do I. Twinning!
Not very helpful.
Nope!
We're both like, we don't know.
I don't know. Might be Pulps. Pops. Pulps.
Laura. I'm like, what was her name supposed to be a pun of?
The ring pop. Oh, now I'm reminded of push pops. Remember those?
Yeah.
I had one once. It was nasty.
I can't even say if I have.
Okay, anyway, we're just got it's just we're talking about candy jewelry, and this lady's like, yeah, I'm a kidnapper. And then we're like, candy jewelry? Remember the Smarty necklaces?
I'm laughing for those who can't know.
Okay, seriously. Okay, where were we? Let me... You're kidding! Miss Pulps was one of the kidnappers? Long amount of silence, and then... Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage. So Miss Pulps is one of the kidnappers. That doesn't sound like it has an L in it, though. I'm just gonna go with Pops. Even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over. Hey, guys, case closed. Detective Conan. Never not.
Jumping ahead there, Mr. Lang.
We do have a Phantom Thief in the Ace Attorney with Damask.
We do.
I wish we could have, like, a successful Damask case. Like, he actually steals something, but then, like, a murder also happens, so he just kind of shows up in his full thief regalia, and it's just like, oh yeah, this happened. I'm just gonna be a witness. It wasn't me. I would like that. But I'm a little biased toward Phantom Thief.
Just a little.
Just a little. Anyway. Get the car ready. And I mean the special one for this young lady.
Hold it!
Edgeworth is like, no.
Hold it there. Would it?
Yeah, he did. Actually, should I unplug? There hasn't been too many sounds, but I guess I'll...
It's fine.
There it is. It was a rhetorical question.
I like answering rhetorical questions, and you know this.
I do, but it's still annoying.
Fair.
Ooh. Okay, it went quieter. That's weird. It went quieter for some reason. Anyway. Again, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Pulse is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. Nah, that's just Meekins. What are you calling a sham? Officer's gun didn't even show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges. I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking into the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? Edgeworth, let's smack you. Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it. Must be the gun from the costume. I guess we'll see. Thanks for the confession.
Objection!
Ooh. We got our first objection of the stream. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. Got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pulse. Yes? Good to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. Why? I am a kidnapper, then the killer. Isn't that enough? It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that's the truth. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? Lang's like, what are you on? I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today.
I hate to disappoint you, Agent Lang, but Edgeworth is not wrong.
Who's the protagonist? Not you. That'd be wild. Agent Lang, Ace Attorney game. It'd be a spin-off of a spin-off.
That would be fun.
Go bust some bad guys. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. He knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much. Miss Pulse, is that what you said really the truth? Yes, it is. If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there is something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. That just sounded like a gunshot. Also, it's probably because I've played the Great Ace Attorney, but the lamp in the background to the right of chat looks like the machine Drebber made in the exhibition from the Great Ace Attorney, kind of. Maybe it's just me. Anyway,
I don't remember it well enough to say.
Like the base of it. It looks like something that belongs in the Great Ace Attorney.
I won't deny that it does look like it could be in there and it would fit.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, wait, did the same team work on that? No, that was Shitakumi's team. This team worked on Spirit of Justice and Dual Destinies. Anyway, what do I have exactly? Whoops. Can I put these two together? Somehow? Because they're both made of the same thing. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they're connected somehow.
Can't do it now. It's one of those that'll come up later moments.
Whee! Yeah, I'm having fun.
Spin my head right round, baby, right round.
Spin the horse. Can horse... Now I'm wondering if there's a video of a horse getting dizzy.
I feel like I've seen this before.
I know we've gotten our cats dizzy. A dizzy cat is kind of hilarious. I've only done it a couple of times when they've been misbehaving and then they don't do that thing like ever again because they hate being dizzy.
Yeah. No, I've done it because one of our cats gets it where it's like, I'm bored. And I'm like, stop hassling the other cats. And I spin them around. And then they're like, okay. I'm like, is that enough stimulation?
Okay, we got... How many... Okay, it's 5 things. Let me go over this again. So Edgeworth acts like it's pretty obvious. Okay. We got nothing for or against, really, Mr. Deacon being the kidnapper. Get rich by holding Lance hostage. Hey, Amano would pay anything to get his son back, yeah. Everything was going according to plan as soon as we got the money. According to plan? Maybe it wasn't going according to plan. According to plan. Really? Phone costume. Maybe I need to press on this. It's not... I feel like it's... That one is important, but we'll start from the beginning.
Get all of them?
I read over what she said, but I haven't pressed on anything yet.
Hold it!
Pressed on things, see if we get any more info. I'm like, nothing strikes me as immediately... Like, I can immediately use this. It sounds suspicious, but I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But I'm like, I don't know how to get the game. I don't know how to get to say that in the game. Okay.
Always the problem.
Yeah. How well did you know the victim? I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house. A few times. That's it. Yes. They only met a few times. I don't see how they could have trusted each other. But if you hardly ever talked, then how could he trust you not to steal his plan? That's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning, which is why he chose someone he wasn't especially close to. Isn't that right, Shina? Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. Ah! I bet he didn't see that one coming. Edgeworth is skeptical and Lauren's crying again. Hey, get rich by holding Lance hostage.
We have a kitty.
Oh, fuzzy bridges. Oh! Hi, you jumped up. I'm petting you.
Yeah, she's cold. So cold right now.
Okay. You knew. How did you know something like that? Wait, what? Get rich by holding land hostage. Ah, oh no, what should I do? Okay, what's wrong with her now? Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making your scary face again, that's why. Why don't you try asking her in a nicer, more gentle way? No, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. You always fall for the stern-looking ones. That's why you'll always be unhappy. Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare.
Like, this is great, and I'm like, hello, Edgeworth. Have fun with that. Oh, hello.
She's crawling on your shoulder.
Yes, she does this very often. Gonna lay down there now? Yeah.
She's parrot cat.
Yeah, it's parrot cat.
Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Phelps, let's continue with your testimony. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, yeah, pay any money. Why did you believe that? Anyone who knows Mr. Amano would think the same.
Oh.
I bet Lance is that old man's greatest treasure. I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Amano. I always figured that it was it too, and I was always envious of Lance for it. Oh, because your dad's... this pendant from my father. And I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. He'll welcome me into his arms riding on the back of Pegasus. Are we sure she's not 9 instead of 19? This poor girl's so naive.
I know, right?
What was her education?
Not great, that's for sure.
Indeed.
That or she's traumatized. Yeah, she's purring loudly. Oh, hello.
Really wish her purrs would pick up on the mic, but they don't.
Yeah,
She's a scarf.
she's being a cat scarf right now.
I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna give her pets.
Not like I mind.
That pendant. She must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. Do I just present the gosh dang horse? Because it's... Laura, you know... It's clearly saying that she's his daughter.
There's some evidence that that's better.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I show this? Because it says where his wife and sole daughter are. I like how it says sole daughter. It's not sole child, who is a girl, or anything. It's like, he could have, like, 6 sons, but no, we only mentioned the daughter. Like, it's like, you do realize that the wording... I get it that it's trying to point at, like, he only has this daughter. It's his sole child. But, like, this just sounds like he has 1 daughter. That's it. And he has more kids than that, but he has 1 girl, exactly. I'm like, I get that's not what they're trying to say, but that is what they end up kind of saying. Yeah, speaking of the money, kind of makes me the tender lender. It's Lance. Lance is somehow involved in all this mess. There's a lot of money going on, and Lance probably owes a lot of money. If he's getting threatening messages from Viola, methinks it's going to get more complicated. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, what do we have? Yeah, this is top secret report. Sorry. Favorite horse. Real name in history. Well, she did say her dad disappeared 10 years ago. Does it say he disappeared 10 years ago in this? Maybe? Oh, okay. Oops. I did the wraparound dialogue. I might need that because I'm like, I need a little bit of care. I can use some of the items to like there's a point I would want to make now, but I'm like, I don't know what point the game wants me to make. That's the problem. What's wrong, Kay? Oop. Did you want to say something?
Oh, no.
I look over and there's just a cat.
She really is being cat scarf. She, like, this is not a lie at all. Like, the cat is around my neck.
I wish I had like a little image of a cat so I can be like, the cat is doing this. Sorry, I got your face. With my
Alright.
I promise you I'm not trying to claw you.
I realize this is my life now.
That was me when my cat crawled up onto my head. That happened. Anyway, game. What's wrong, Kay? I can't believe she was betrayed. I kind of feel sorry for her. I feel a little sorry for her, too. However, I also wish she would tell us the whole truth. Because there is something that seems a bit too improbable in her confession. I'll give it another careful listen and see. Maybe is it just the money? Like, let me press on... Yes. Okay, bye-bye.
I wanted to see if you could get her in my lap. Instead, she's like, nah, I'm gonna go climb over your shoulder. Yep. Also something she does.
There we go. I think it's this.
Hold it!
I want to press on this. Why do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Potts. Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Potts from the very beginning. Is that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Obviously, raise an objection! That's her dad! That's what the game's pointing at. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. But why? We were total strangers! It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over... Miss Potts, Miss Potts, you really are clueless, aren't you? What do you mean? You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to bring himself to kill Miss Potts. The horse? I feel like it's the horse I'm gonna show.
Take that!
It could be wrong. It could be the paper. Oh no, it's right, apparently. Why are you showing this to me? But what about the pendant? This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are. Wings!
Take that!
It's a Pegasus! These two pendants resemble each other. Wouldn't you agree? Hey, you're right! They're the same color, and they're even made out of the same material. I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Eh? Shall we give it a try? Horse. Pegasus. Wow! It's totally Pegasus! But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon? You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. She is not smart. I am sorry. She is not.
Really ain't.
She's not exactly dumb, but she's not exactly smart either because she's so naive. Figure it out. Does she figure it out? Let's see. What? No, that can't be. Okay, she's not smart enough to figure that out. Okay, good. The two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything. Your lack of imagination, Agent Lang. Oh, wait. Lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. It is this. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. The piece of paper.
Take that!
It's the dude! Oliver Deacon. It's just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Devore. The name that is etched on the horse pendant. What? An alias? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. And it makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Devore's dossier. But what I really wanted to point out was this. The specific section is what... It cut him off. Is what reveals the true meaning behind those pendants. The soul daughter, I'm assuming.
Take that!
Mr. Devore had one daughter, and her name is Lauren Pulps. It's a lie. That was not my father. He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. And now she's crying. I would too, honestly. You still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even, that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
Not so fast!
And Lang is laughing. Like a hyena. That sounded robotic.
That was the point.
Oh, okay. Good job. What is so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. I trust Edgeworth more than Agent Lang.
As you should, given his track record.
Wolf boy chomps on things, bites things before he's ready. Well, before he should. I also just looked at his hairstyle. I'm like, I'm not sure if I would trust the guy with an almost mullet.
That's rude.
That is rude! Okay, another possibility. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the house of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say that my scenario is perfectly probable as well? So this is his version of how things might have been. You don't have any proof that either one didn't know of their true relationship, right? You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter? That's right. As the one really rotten family. Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence. Yes. I was going to do that. Okay. Is it just me, or whenever Lang is making a face like this, I just kind of want to, like, slowly go up and just poke his cheek? I think he would try to bite me.
Or just be very confused by it.
What are you doing? Wait, how... wonder how tall he is. I was about to go check, but I'm like, I don't think it says heights for people. It just says ages. Anyway. God. I don't think the map's gonna be helpful. Costume. Family info on the whole Badger family. Badger family. Stole costume. Nope. Bye, kitty. I don't think how Mr. Deacon died's gonna help at the moment. I don't think so. Time of death pending autopsy. That's gonna be important later. Oh yeah, preliminary findings indicate a loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound. Was it not because of a gunshot wound? What to prove that they didn't know each other? Or like, weren't initially involved? Victim's costume. Who's likely wearing one due to the footprints shape?
It's really hard not to.
Let me figure it out!
I know!
Good sister. Real name and history. Stole a gun! Is that relevant? I don't have anything direct, like, okay. Okay, two of them father and daughter. It's impossible they both knew that fact. No coincidence that the reunited pair became involved. Bono House and kidnapping. Probable. What makes it not probable that this is what happens when I have I play it broken up. Probably more obvious if I played it.
It is something you looked at.
I've looked at a lot of things recently.
Not in that meaning, though.
I didn't hear a word, understand a word of that. I doubt it's just, I'm tired.
Do you want help?
Can you give me another hint?
It is something you might want to reread again. Trying to be vague enough where it's not just giving it.
Yeah, Colin DeVore. And Miss Pop's pendant. Does she ever question that there is a thing? She says it was hers. Does she ever question that it doesn't have a P on it, it's a D? Ripped from the Badger costume, fireplace. Real name. Colin DeVore's group on the back. I like how also his is fully out. Isn't there like totally enough? Like there's totally enough room on this. If you like angled it, you could have like the full name written out or just like put it in two, but no, her name has to be shortened. Oh no. Yeah. With them father and daughter. Did he know? I'm not getting it. Help.
Go over one. What? No, of the evidence page. The
Oh!
evidence page. Jesus, it was on the screen.
Be more clear!
If I remember correctly, it's one of these.
Okay. See, whereabouts unknown. He has a gun. He has yet to show up. He's right-handed. I don't know if I just don't understand. Just throw the pendant at Lang's face again and be like, you're wrong. Get ratioed. I wish Dr. Ratio was here. I'd be like, what did I...
Goodbye, cat.
What did I do
She's
wrong?
got the zoomies.
Oh, what happened there? Ripped from Bad Badger costumes capable of flying. Like... Ah! Possible that they both... I'm just pressing. I
Hold it.
can't figure it out on my own. Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter? I've seen a lot of things in my travels, and I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. Unfortunately, I know. I know that too. I both knew that fact. You think they knew? Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't. Because he was on the lam. You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore, there's no... He's like, can't flaunt around who it was, but they have the pendants. That seems... Anyway.
Hold it.
One as a butler and one as the friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought that was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe? Of course. Okay.
Hold it.
You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. Butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were, in fact, family. Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well.
Hold
Perfectly
it.
plausible. I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence. Am I? Because I don't see you presenting any evidence to the contrary. What evidence? We're stuck in a stalemate. Agent Lang isn't wrong. The scenario is certainly a probable one. You better hurry up and do something or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad. I know, but first things first. Is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? The two of them really knowingly commit the crime as father and daughter. Maybe it is just throw the pendant at his face. Like, I don't understand. Nothing's coming to mind. It's a blank. Just tell me. Okay, fine.
Once again, if I remember correctly, it's showing Lang. This man literally stayed away from his daughter. He didn't go to her at all.
Oh. Where do I show that?
Her.
No, I know that much, but I'm like,
Oh.
which one of these words do I shove the
I
paper in
don't
his
remember
face?
anymore, unfortunately.
Doing a same as Sarah's. Is it just here at the end?
Maybe I think that's where you press
I'm-
his name up again or something.
Yeah. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, it's just disproving that both of them knew. It doesn't matter if the dad knew. It's who both of them knew. No.
But he never showed up where his wife and daughter were. So they were observing the house, and he never went to the house.
Yeah.
Here, that is?
Objection.
No. No, it's not there. There's just the question of... I'm not reading this. I'm like, where do I show
I'm gonna
this?
go look that up. I don't remember exactly.
We get to see Edgeworth's silly face again. Apparently laying insult support.
I'm not even 100% sure if I remember correctly. It has been a while,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Father and daughter. Maybe they just both knew the fact. Maybe it's just here. If you are remembering right. I'm like, that makes sense, but I'm like, I did not piece this together.
Objection!
No, that's so bad.
I have gotten it right.
Yeah, maybe not. I'm like, I haven't the foggiest what Edgeworth is trying to get at. I'm gonna reload. Just because I might need, I might need all the tries. I'm like, I don't know where we're going with this.
Well, some of it is you know what you want to say. It's just how do you get the characters to say it?
I know, but I can't think of any. What would prove? Just yeah, the map's not gonna help. Badger. Wait, maybe is it just the costumes? Were they always in costumes? Can I say that?
Well, this is about the setup beforehand, even. So, they weren't always in costume.
Yeah. Victim's costume. He was likely wearing one due to the footprint shape and lack of blood. Well, Lance definitely owes money. I don't think he's as innocent as appears. Thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are before his wife show up. I mean, is there another place I could show something? The two of them made good. Oh, the two of them made good on their meet. He's talking about meeting up here. No coincidence. Maybe here? Like, he talks about the meeting, but this is like he didn't go there, so maybe he'd use it here?
Objection! Knuckle back!
Ooh. Oh wait, this is different. I don't know if this is still wrong. I think it's still wrong. Yeah, it's still wrong. We're gonna be overflowing with thoughts, but anything correct. We need to be confident in fact. Yeah. Okay, so it's not there. I really don't know. But it's also kind of time. I'll just have to leave it there and I'll go look out what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, wow, what am I supposed to piece together? I really don't understand. I have all of this on like how they did the kidnapping and about like, well, not even like the kidnapping. I don't even really know how they did that. I have a bunch of things.
It's just being like, would you have known? Because it was her dad, but at the same time, it's not what he's talking about. So I'm like,
I'm so confused. You're confused too, and you recently played this. You're like, I don't remember.
yeah, there's a lot of times where I'm like, I think you need to be mentioning this. And they're like, nah, you have to mention it this specific way. And I'm like, why didn't my way work?
Or it's like, oh, it feels like it's leading up to this, but you actually have to say this other thing. And I'm like, ah.
Not the time I really got confused, though.
I don't know. I'll find out later. Let's just save it again. I'm like, I don't know. I know a lot of people get stuck on this one. This Kidnapped Turnabout, this section of the game right here. Because I heard... Because people figure out the pendant thing real fast. And they... Like, I think it's... They keep trying to show the wings, but you actually have to show the horse first, and the wings second. And that trips people up. I know this one's really sticky, so I'm not too surprised, but I'm like, dang it, I can't think of it. Maybe if I come back to it, maybe I can figure out on my own, but...
Yeah, I know I had the problem of a lot of things. It's like, oh, you have to connect these pieces together, and it's relatively obvious to me. Yes, but I haven't played it in a week.
Yeah, that's sort of like... sort of similar situation. Hello.
Yeah, FYI, personally, I would play with somebody else, but it happened only on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it made it so sometimes it would be like, yeah, I completely forgot that detail, and I don't have any evidence to remind me or anything. So, yeah, of course I had no freaking clue what to do.
Same. I mean, last I played was over a week ago, actually, because I played last week on Monday. Bummer, I couldn't end on a high note, but I'm just like, I haven't any earthly clue what what these men are on about. I'm like, honestly, with the evidence I have, you could just as much say either of them is true, and it doesn't lead to anyone anywhere. I'm like, there's nothing to prove or disprove it that I can see, but clearly there is because it's a video game and they're asking me an answer. Did I just... Or maybe it's just one of the stupid things, you don't have any evidence, you just keep pressing on everything, and then eventually goes, I don't know.
I clearly
Wait.
don't remember.
No, I pressed on everything except for one thing. I'll figure it out. I'll either figure it out or look it up, one of the two. I gave it a try. But maybe I'm just too tired today. Maybe I need to get a good night's sleep and think about it. It would be funny if like a couple days from now I'm thinking about it and then I'm like, oh, I needed to do that.
I mean, that definitely helped me when I was playing the Great Ace Attorney. Nothing like being bored at work to make it so you figure out an important plot point because you're bored at work.
I know, right? It was wild. You're like... I just remember the one time you're like, this guy's totally the killer, right? And I'm like, you're like 2 cases away from where you're supposed to be figuring that out.
I'm just like, how the heck?
It must be the gun from the costume. That has nothing to do with them being father and daughter.
But yeah, that it's
I
obvious.
appreciate you trying, but it has nothing to do with them being father and daughter. It might be the costumes. Because if they got in costumes before they saw each other, like, who knows? You know, like, what? Nah. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I remember this one confusing me too, and I had to like sit down and stare at it way too long.
I know, right? That's my problem. I was like, I can figure these things out usually, but it'll take me like 20 minutes or half an hour to like get my thinking wrapped around it. I need to pull a Phoenix Wright. I need to be like, I don't need to prove that they're father and daughter. I need to like prove how like, will they even know each other or something? How would I turn that thinking around even?
I mean, you just have to prove that one of them didn't know, and that immediately makes it so Lang's argument just falls through.
Yeah.
It's just, how do you do that?
Yeah, how do you do that? No one knew anyone! Did anyone know who their fellow kidnapper was?
I mean, you could even prove that their meeting was completely accidental, and that would have the same thing, but it's like,
Yeah.
okay, then what information do I use?
Anyway. I'll wrap it up here. We've got another mystery game, which is a little bit easier because it's Here Kill Poirot, and you have all the evidence lined up, so you have... You don't have to go back to, like, dialogue said last week. The evidence is just there. I am thankful for that. Because I'm like, I can go... You can put down Here Kill Poirot, be halfway through it, and come back, like, a month later. You just read the evidence page, and then you're like, ah, that's what's going on. And then you just continue. I'm like, thank you. This is so put down, pick up friendly. It's great. Ace Attorney, not so much. I could be missing something. But it's also like, we don't know when the kidnappers were like, well, I guess they had coffee together.
Yeah.
I don't have any evidence for that either. I guess I just need to like think about the course of events. It's like, when were they interacting with each other? Like, what do we know for 100? Like, we have evidence for this. Like, we know they were in the back room. They had some coffee. And like they had costumes. I don't even know which one was in what costume, to be honest. But another day. We'll try hopefully next Monday, unless scheduling things happen, because I've been missing days because things and stuff. Life happens. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. But that is enough Ace Attorney for today. Hopefully I have better sleep next time I get playing, and maybe my brain will work a little better. I'll sleep on it and think on it over the week. But for now, if you liked the video, leave any likes, comments, if you're on YouTube. Also, thank you all, anyone for coming here live, and also anyone who may be watching this as a VOD. Also, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It makes it so I'm just that much closer to getting some stuff unlocked on YouTube and or Twitch. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And that I will be seeing you possibly maybe on Thursday, because we have Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, The First Cases, which is another mystery game. If you haven't started that, there is a playlist on YouTube, so feel free to poke around at that if you're interested, because it is good. If you like Ace Attorney for its mysteries and puzzle solving, you might like Hercule Poirot, so there you go. And if not, I've got Final Fantasy 14 on Friday, which I don't know how much overlap there is with the Ace Attorney series and Final Fantasy 14, but hey, it's there. But yeah, I'll be hopefully seeing some of you there, or I'll be seeing y'all next week on the next Ace Attorney stream, whatever it may be. But thank you so much for coming and watching. I very much appreciate the support given, and hopefully it was an entertaining stream. But for now, I must bid all of you farewell with fun. Bye-byes! And I'll see you in the next one.
I joined the bye-byes.
You did. Oh my gosh, it's so loud.